Your singleness may actually be the most important part of the relationship process. It is not a curse, it's an opportunity. It's the best chance you'll ever have to work on being uniquely you, original and distinct. The words of Pastor Mike Todd found on page 47 of chapter 3 in the book Relationship Goals.
Ooh. So, when I think of relationship goals, you know, you have so many ideas going through your head, but I bet not one of them involves someone saying God. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us come from broken homes or homes that don't have two parents in it. So, me personally, I'm from a single parent household, but I did have some, I believe, some good relationship goal role models in my life, like my aunt, uncle, my grandma and granddaddy before he passed away. I believe I've had some decent relationship goal role models in my life, but some people come from broken households and they don't really know, so they look at social media and TV and get their relationship goals from that. But no, we need to have God at the center of our relationship, and that's where a lot of relationships go wrong, and they end up in divorce, or you just brokenhearted anyway. So I'm about to dive into this for real, y'all, because this is serious. If you want to have a relationship, like the portion of this book that talks about marriage, clearly I'm far from marriage, but it's like, why not read about how to do it right before you get there? Like, my good sis said, no, I'm not married, but you don't go into a test without studying for it. I said, she got a point. So I'm reading this relationship goals book so that when I get into a relationship, I can do it right. Okay?
Drop it.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Angie B, back again with another video. So today's video is going to kind of be like a book review of the first book I read of this year, which is Relationship Goals. Y'all, if you haven't read it, go get it. It's on Amazon. I'm not a promoter for this, but everybody need to read this book. So, like I said, this was the first book that I read of 2021. I've had it since like May of 2020, but reading wasn't one of my favorite things to do, so I actually buckled down and read it. And when I picked it up, sometimes I could not put it down because it was just dropping so many gems, y'all. So I'm about to just talk about one particular section of the book that really spoke to me, and that's because I'm actually living it right now, and it was the season of singleness. So I'm about to just give my little taste, my review of this book, or that portion of the book, and let's go, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. So, like you all know, we are in the middle of a pandemic. Okay, that is probably like one of my favorite catchphrases right now. In the middle of a pandemic, but we're in the middle of a pandemic, and a lot of us probably have thought about, you know, how we're isolated, and some of us may feel lonely, but it's different from being alone, you know, things like that. So this season of isolation has probably made most of us single people wonder, like, when we gonna meet somebody? Like, do I look like a Disney princess? Is somebody just gonna come knocking on my door trying to rescue me? Do I look like Fiona and Shrek? Although they might not be the cutest people, Shrek loved him some Fiona, okay? So do I look like Fiona and Shrek coming to my rescue with Donkey? Like I don't think so. So I'm like, in the beginning of quarantine, I was like, yo, how I'm about to find my husband, y'all, because my timetable is clicking, like ticking, not clicking, it's ticking for real, y'all. Like, I'm 21 now, so I'm like, you know, I'm still single. God, when you about to send, like, he about to knock on the door, like. So, you know, that was what I was really thinking about at the beginning of this quarantine. Now you can't even like faze me with that right now. I'm like, obviously God has plans, and I'm just gonna trust him. I don't know how it's about to happen, but we gonna see. So a lot of people really see singleness as like being held captive, being in a prison, like you can't do stuff until you got you a little boo. Which is not true, because when you're single, you have the freedom to do kind of whatever you want, versus when you with somebody, you have to put into perspective their feelings and what they're going to think about every little thing you do. So, Pastor Mike Todd in this book, he really just dives in about how when you're single, you should just live your life. You should try to get to know yourself better. You should try to get all of those things that you feel like are imperfect about you. You should try to progress and make them the best they can, because a lot of us think that finding a significant other or a little boo is going to complete us, when we need to be completed before we even meet them. Like, we shouldn't need to have somebody to validate us and our feelings and what we think about ourselves. You should have that self-confidence within you before the person. So I love how Pastor Mike Todd changed the narrative, or spun singleness into being something positive, because society has made it to where we think being single is like we're being held captive, we're in prison, it's like everybody else is going everywhere and I'm just like, I don't want to go because I'm single. Like, no. Society is really terrible, y'all, because we have all of these pages on Instagram, for instance, and it's like relationship goals, me and somebody saying, you see all of that, and it's like, dang, when is that gonna happen for me? We have to stop comparing ourselves to the world, because what they post online may not even be what's happening in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that glitters ain't gold. People put a fake facade on social media. We cannot just solely rely on, you know, having a relationship go like Will and Jada, when you see all the crap that they done went through, right? So, you know, society will have you thinking your relationship goal need to be like that, and it need to be done like this, this, and this. But God has other plans, and before that person, you need to get yourself straight. And I love that. Like, that was deep. Get me straight. Get me and my imperfections straight, so that I'm not waiting for somebody to tell me I'm cute when I need to think I'm cute by myself, and I do. I mean, look at me. So yeah. So like I was saying about society and thinking we're supposed to be on a certain timetable, society will have you thinking that you need to rush a person into your life. Like, some people be getting desperate out here, and they'll just be like, well, I'm gonna like the first guy to like me. Not internet, not me. Nuh-uh. So yeah, like, because when you rush into a relationship, or you rush to find somebody, that person could put you through a lot, because that wasn't the person that God had designed for you. But you just going out here sliding up on everybody, shooting your shot with everybody, and they ain't supposed to be for you anyway. Don't let society get you caught up, and then you with this one person, and then your for real person come along and you can't even get with them because you with old boy. Like, don't do that. Don't let society get you caught up like that. We gotta be patient, okay? Another thing that this book said was that before the person, you should have purpose. So if you don't even know what your purpose in life is, why is you worrying about somebody else? Like, granted, we are young and times have changed. Like, my grandma was married at 20 and I'm sitting here like, I'm 21. Like, so she has started at 20 and I'm like, I'm not even entered in that game, but times have changed. So we have to realize that before the person comes purpose, right? So I'm trying to find my purpose in life right now. I low-key think I know it, but that comes with you talking to God. So the Bible says somewhere, don't quote me, it's something like this, but the Bible says somewhere that, you know, your relationship with a person should be like your relationship with God. That's the Anjanette terms. It's somewhere written similar to that in the Bible. So basically, what is your relationship like with God before the person? So are you talking to God every day? Are you praying? Are you reading the Bible? Are you? I'm not fully doing all of those things. I'm working on it. So God is love, and we're supposed to love the other person like we love God. How is God gonna trust us to love the other person? We don't even talk to him like that. So like this book really just put a lot of things in perspective for me and really like woke me up, like let me get me and myself together, and then maybe that person is getting their self together, and then when we come together, we just happy. Now I'm not gonna say like things ain't gonna happen in the relationship, because you know everything's up and down, happy, sad, things happen. But when you come into it as a whole individual, not a half, not somebody 50%, and you 50%, y'all make 100. No, y'all need to make 200. You know what I'm saying? And then God need to be the center of it. So hopefully the person that's for you is seeking God the same way you trying to seek God, or the same way I'm trying to seek God. I'm talking about myself, because this book really just made me think about things in a different way. Like I said, I'm no longer gonna entertain foolishness. Like these little time fillers that I had, it's not even worth entertaining them, because you literally see nothing going with those people. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here for a long time, not a good time. You know what I'm saying? Drake said I'm here for a good time, not a long time. That's what all them people there for. I'm here for a long time. Okay? I'm seeking something bigger than just a love fling. So this book right here, and the singleness portion alone is great. Like he could have wrote a whole book about being single. Like, because, woo, your girl needed it. So, I really love this book, y'all. I really love it. I'm trying to check all my notes and make sure that, you know, I said everything that I wanted to say. But yes, as a single person, take this time to love yourself. Sometimes you need to be selfish. A lot of people put other people before themselves. No, sometimes you got to take that time and treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you work hard, play hard. Get you some stuff. You know, buy yourself some shoes. Get cute. Take yourself out on a date. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your time to be selfish, because once that person come and then a family come behind it, woo, child, that time for yourself is going to be gone. I see that from all the mamas out here now. They always catering to the kids. So, that, and my last thing I want to say is, instead of looking at singleness like a prison, he wants us to look at it as preparation for the person. And we don't know how long this preparation period is going to last. I just pray it don't last too doggone long. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be getting myself straight, and I hope you are too. And I hope you go get this book. Once again, I'm not a promoter, but if Mike Todd, if you're looking at this right now, put me onto your marketing team. I can get you some sales, man. Okay. But yes, y'all. I hope y'all read this book and see what true relationship goals are like, because what society portrays is not, you know, God's way of relationship goals. So that's been my video today. I hope you liked it. Tell me how you feeling in your season of singleness. You know what I'm saying? We might be feeling the same way. If I said anything to encourage you to not be desperate, you know, like this video, comment, send it to your single friends. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, go get the book. Point blank period. It's gonna drop so many dimes, and that was just one portion. This book talks about dating. It talks about the intimacy within the dating, marriage, all of that good stuff. So I might do another segment in another video. Anyway, I hope y'all like this video, and I hope y'all have a great day. Wear your mask, because we're still in the middle of a pandemic. And yeah, y'all have a good one. Bye.